guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope that the lighting and everything is okay. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me to film. So it is Saturday morning and I'm going to be filming a couple videos today, so I just kind of wanted to get ready with you guys, kind of show you what kind of makeup I do when I'm going to be filming. So I'm just kind of gonna do my everyday makeup, and then I'm gonna do lashes and that kind of thing. So I guess while I'm getting ready to, I'll tell you guys a bit about what I use to film and edit and lighting and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to kind of hear about what I do to make these videos, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I have cleansed my skin, but I need to moisturize. Ooh. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the rest of this Tatcha water cream, and I'm just gonna kind of put that all over and let it in. Okay, so for primer, I'm gonna use two primers. I'm gonna go in with the Hangover RX replenishing face primer on just kind of like the outside areas of my face, and then I'm gonna go in with a pore filling primer for kind of like the areas on my face that I would like a bit of help in that area. So just because I want the rest of my face to be moisturized without feeling like, because I am going to use an actual foundation today. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I typically use just like a tinted moisturizer, but since I'm filming, I just want a bit of coverage. So now that we have the moisturizing primer on, I'm going to go in with the Hard Candy Smoothing Primer Balm, and this is just kind of going to go in the areas where I want a bit of help with pores. All right, and I forgot to wet my sponge, so I'll be right back. All right, so for today's foundation, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. Mine is in the shade Light Ivory, and I'm not tan right now, so this color works quite perfectly for me. And I used this in the full face of e.l.f. first impressions video that I posted not long ago actually, and on my lips I just put on the Laneige lip sleeping mask just as a little bit of a lip primer. I don't know why, but I'm breaking out down here, which is weird. I usually break out down there during time of the month, so that's fantastic. And okay, my sponge is now ready to go, and I'm just going to put a couple pumps on my hand here, about that much, and I'm just gonna put it, I kind of place it on my face first and then go in with the sponge. On my review of this foundation, I let you guys know that it is light coverage. This is not a full coverage foundation. So I know that I said I'm filming, so I want a little bit more coverage. I think once I use my concealer, powder, all that fun stuff, I'll have the coverage that I want. But I wouldn't say that this is more coverage than like a tinted moisturizer, honestly. I think I could have either kind of used whatever at this point, but the tinted moisturizer that I've been loving is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It's so good. Honestly, probably the same coverage as this one. But yeah, when my skin is not playing games with me like it is right now, I just prefer lighter coverage. But as I'm seeing the way my skin looks, probably could have used a heavier foundation, but that's all right. It is what it is. Now I'm going to go in with concealer. The concealer that I'm going to use today, I'm going to mix them. So I'm going to mix the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer and the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This one's a little brighter, so I'm going to put that in like my inner area like that. And then this e.l.f. one is a little bit darker, so I'm just going to put it down here, and then we're going to blend it in. So I guess since this video is kind of based around me getting ready to film, I'm filming a couple beauty videos today. I'm gonna film the Sephora, my 15 picks for the Sephora sale, and that'll be up already. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out. I know that the Sephora sale kind of bases off the different like VIB, Rouge, and then like any person can shop, but the Rouge is on till the 1st of May. So I wanted to get this video up so it gives you guys a lot of time I know that right now is not the best time for all these sales and spending money, but it's just fun to share kind of different opinions, and if you were thinking of purchasing something, just to kind of share my thoughts and my recommendations. So I'm going to be posting that on Sunday, so it'll go up before this, and then I'm filming this video, and then I'm also vlogging. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to do my makeup and then share it with you guys. Typically when I am filming, I'll try to film like a couple videos in the same day, just because I do post 3 times a week. So I like to have like the week, so I'll film today so that I have all next week videos like filmed and ready to go, so that the following week I'm kind of always a week ahead. That's just kind of what I like to do. And yeah, so that is the concealer. Now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. pressed powder, and I'm just going to go in with like a flat brush. And this is kind of dark, so I'm just gonna put it around the areas where I put bronzer. And yeah, so as far as filming stuff, I do use the Canon M200 for my camera. I use it to film everything. I don't have specific cameras to film certain things. I'm sure eventually that'll kind of be what I want to do, is have like a better camera to film makeup versus like vlogging or whatever, but right now this is what works for me. And then I have a Regitech tripod, which was a gift for Christmas, so I use that as my tripod. And then I have the Diva light as my lighting, which I honestly don't use every time I film, because I usually just use natural light. But if I feel like I want like a little bit extra, I'll use the Diva light. And that's really everything that I use to film. Editing, I'm going in with the NARS bronzer. For editing, I use iMovie. Oh my god. Oh no. No. Wow. That was, something must have been on this brush. Every video I make, I literally look like a pumpkin when I'm editing. But in real life, it doesn't look like that. But right now, like, what is that? Fantastic. If that's the way this day is gonna go, then it's a good sign about what's ahead. Okay, carrying on. I use iMovie to edit, and I've kind of just taught myself the best way to do that, because I've literally just been able to figure out how iMovie works, and I know that Final Cut Pro is very difficult to work, and I'm just not confident in my abilities to do that. And iMovie came with the computer, so I might as well just use that for now. Okay, everything will be like, I'll have pictures of everything that I'm using, just so if I'm too busy talking. I'm going in with just a little bit more of the Bobbi Brown bronzer. And I know I use a lot of bronzer. It's just what I like. I like to look like I'm on a tropical vacation when we're stuck in quarantine. Okay, blush. I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury blush. Oh, and this is just my go-to in the shade Ecstasy. And I'm definitely not gonna use that brush. I'm gonna use just a, yeah, so I use iMovie to edit. That's kind of the equipment that I use. I like to film like mid-morning if I can, just because that's when the lighting is best. This is just the e.l.f. setting spray. This is not my favorite, but it's in the bathroom, so I'm gonna use it. For eyes today, we're gonna use the Huda Beauty Nude Rich palette in Nude Rich. Okay, yeah, I don't really know what else to say in regards to the filming. Yeah, so I vlog. Typically what I like to do is do like some kind of weekly vlog, and I basically just split that up like a couple minutes per day as far as like kind of like what I'm doing. And it's kind of harder to do that right now with everything going on, because everything I'm doing is working from home, so it's just a lot of the same, like checking in, telling you guys what I'm up to, what I'm eating, what I'm doing. And that's kind of been fun. So I like to break up the vlogs with like a beauty lifestyle video, so that's what I'll be doing for next week. And yeah, I kind of just balance back and forth to whatever kind of content I want to do at that time. I definitely base the channel around lifestyle and beauty stuff, just because that's what I'm most interested in when I'm watching YouTube. A lot of the things that I like about YouTubers that I follow, I kind of try to incorporate in my channel just because there's a passion and an interest in it. So I find it's a lot more authentic than me making videos of stuff that I'm not really interested in, because you can kind of tell when people are talking about stuff that they're just not really interested in, and they're just talking about it because that's what the trend is to talk about, or what's trending, or how to get views, or whatever. And yeah, I'm still very new to the YouTube space, so I'm still learning how to do everything and what I like, and watching even videos that I've made in the past, and I've only been doing this for like not even 6 months, and watching old videos that I made 6 months ago, I'm like cringing. So definitely learning every day about stuff that how I like to edit, you know, fun little things that I like to add in. I've just learned how to I just taught myself how to put overlays on videos, which I certainly had no idea how to do before, and I think they just add a little bit of fun to the video. It adds kind of your personality and that kind of thing, and even just like finding good non-copyright music I find is a challenge. So not a challenge, it's just finding music. Like, I personally like my music in my videos as much as I can to have lyrics, so it actually feels like a song and not like elevator music. So just kind of figuring out how all of that works. I'm just going in with the glitter in my inner eye, and then I'm going to go in and just add eyeliner to just like the top where I'm going to add the lashes. Yeah, so I have a couple girlfriends too that also make videos that I think, you know, it just helps kind of keep each other motivated and accountable for making videos. And you know, I find like the main thing as far as like channel growth is just staying consistent. I know that staying consistent is not always the easiest, just because everyone kind of has their own thing going on, and there's definitely weeks where there's no way in heck I think I can film 3 videos, edit them, post them. But I don't know, this is definitely like my hobby. It's what I like doing, so you kind of make time for it. I find my biggest challenge actually is finding content to film. Like, I can only do so many makeup looks. I can only do, you know, so many videos before it starts feeling like it's repetitive, or it starts feeling like I've already talked about this. But I'm just going in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. I just got this. I'm just putting on a little layer before I put the lashes on. The lashes, I literally have none left. Okay, I'm gonna go in with like a smaller brush and just do my lower lash line. Yeah, so if you have any video recommendations or anything that you want to see from me, please comment below. I look at all my comments and I comment back, and I really just appreciate some ideas. It's nice to hear ideas from someone, obviously, that outside of me just brainstorming videos and trying to film stuff that I think is exciting, but might not be the same, like other people might not think is interesting. So if you have video ideas, please comment them down below and I'll film them. And I'm just gonna blend that in a large brush. Alright, so the last couple things we have to do is I'm going to add highlight, and I'm just going to go in with the Becca Champagne Pop and just on my cheeks, nose, because I like that. I know not everyone does, but alright. And then I'm gonna do my brows. So my brows look atrocious right now because I haven't gotten them threaded since before I went to Costa Rica, so over a month. All right, that's about as good as that's gonna get. All right, clear brow gel. We're gonna go in with Benefit Brow Setter, 24-hour brow setter. All right, I'm gonna do my lashes off camera. I am gonna use these Kiss Blowout lashes. I need to go get glue. I forgot to grab it, so I'm gonna put them on off camera. But for lips, I'm gonna use the Essence lip liner in number 5. And then lipstick, I'm gonna go in with the Beige Pop. I'm gonna take some of this lip balm off. And then lip gloss, we're gonna go in. This is kind of like my go-to lip combo. I put it on my March favorites. We're gonna take these clips out. And I think that is my look to film a couple videos today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about my camera, lighting, editing, all that kind of stuff, please comment below. And then also comment some video ideas if you wouldn't mind. just put down some things that you think you'd like me to film, and I'm more than happy to do that. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Instagram is always linked below, and I think that's it for me. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you very soon.